oh my goodness, I told Tabitha I wasn't gonna get into any trouble. I told Wayne I wasn't gonna get into any more trouble, but yet here we are. Voices. It isn't long before you find yourself outside Dr. Kelly's clinic, secret enticing you to find a way in. Gosh, so many little ditchlings. You're not a ditchling, but this is. That is. I think these are some too. One right here, here, and... Wayne! What are you doing here? I promised Tabitha that I was gonna stay out of trouble. Don't be showing up like this. Every time you show up, I get into trouble. Shoo. Come on. Let me be in peace, please. Even at the bottom of the hill, you can already feel the presence. It's like a magnet has been fixed to your ribcage, gently tugging you forward, guiding you towards whatever emits its compulsive frequency. I'm gonna talk to animals. I'm gonna see if the little raccoon can help us get in. They like to break into places, right? You quickly glance around, eyes trained on the underbrush. A flash of a striped tail grabs your eye immediately.
Can I help you, Buster?
Hey, if you were trying to break into that house on the top of the hill, how would you do it?
What? Just because I've got little hands and go through people's trash, I'm supposed to know how to break into places? There's a hill that'll take you right up to that big flat roof thing. Sometimes the humans leave windows open up there and I can get inside. Don't tell them, okay? I like to sleep in their big piles of cloth. It's one of my few joys in life. Your secret's safe with me, buddy.
I thought I was in trouble there for a second because he was like,
What? Just because I'm a little raccoon, you think I can break into places?
He leaves you as you turn back to look at the clinic. You have your way in. Let's go for it. We can just walk in? Well, heck yeah, this is way easier than I thought it'd be. Let's go. We have the mystical, magical powers to keep us safe. Or get us into more trouble. You found at times that if you haven't wished to be seen, there's been nothing stopping you from remaining hidden. Graveyards, abandoned buildings, old tunnels. You've been in all sorts of strange and unusual places without incident, and for some reason, tonight, Dr. Kelly's clinic feels no different. You haphazardly make your way up the old wooden stairs of the clinic's wraparound porch, taking steps in strange patterns. To an outside observer, you might appear to be drunk, but there is an unconscious method to your conscious madness, though even you would be hard-pressed to describe it, but there's no creak or moan of ancient wood as you make your way to the door. Silence. Ninja. Push the door open slowly and slip in. Oh my goodness, she's right there. You can see the doc at the desk in some room down the hall. She hasn't noticed you. You shut the door silently, watching her closely. You're in the clinic, free to explore as you please. Or rather, you're free to explore as you please. Mystical. You can feel that odd sensation again, the nagging pull of whatever it was that wanted you to find it. You're here now, and it knows you're here. And you know exactly what it is. Another stone carving, eager to show you its secret. Oh no. I'm not eager to see its secrets. I also forgot where the door was. I think it was down the hall. This was the bathroom, I believe. Let's go. You've been caught by its gravity, an overwhelming curiosity guiding you around the corner and towards a dark doorway under the stairs. It's been left ajar, as if inviting you to enter. Turn on the lights. Oh! Hey, Reese. Am I interrupting something here? Are you okay, sweetie? Click the lights on. You're in the morgue. Wait, the morgue's under the stairs? That's kind of creepy. B? What are you doing in the morgue? We can just come out and flirt? No. No, vampire, this is the skin of a killer, Bella. What are you doing in the morgue? I'm sure it looks weird. It's not like I expected anyone to come down here. I was just, you know, practicing. A rehearsal, if you will. And voices are kind of distracting me, Reese. I'm so sorry. I see. Being among the dead brings you comfort. Heh, I guess. I haven't really given it a lot of thought. Why did the music change like that? It just dropped. His words seem distant to you. The tugging is strong down here. You can almost feel yourself slipping into a trance, and your eyes wander to the back wall of the morgue. Oh, is it behind there? You need to see what's back there. Follow the pool. Excuse me, Reese. Pardon me. We're on a mission here. You're cute and all, but we gotta solve a mystery. You touch the wall. It feels disappointingly solid under your palms. Hey, are you okay? You feel Reese's hand gently shake your shoulder, and for a moment, the thing on the other side of the blank white wall loosens its pull on you. You kinda looked possessed for a second there. You good? Make him understand. Mystical. Use your words. Don't let this forever consume you. Be present in the moment. Okay, we gotta be present. We got to do 5 things we can see. So we can see a light, we can see a fridge, we can see gloves, we can see Reese, beautiful Reese. I lost count, gosh dang it. We can smell the formaldehyde. I am present. I am grounded. You inhale deeply and take in your surroundings. You can't help but notice that one of the body storage drawers is labeled Pearlann Scarlet. It is? Oh my goodness, we can examine our aunt's body? I don't think Reese will think we're weird. I mean, he was down here in the morgue, so let's go see our aunt. Step forward and pull out the drawer. Ugh! I mean, it's a dead body. So this is your Aunt Pearlann, cold baroness of the Scarlet Mines and local she-devil that it seems no one, not even her own daughter, was able to mourn. Mystical. This is not the first corpse you've seen, but it feels the same as any other. She's an empty body now. The warmth and energy of a life has now dissipated. The same as your mother was, and the same you'll be one day. Cold air rises from her bluish skin, her vacant, filmy eyes staring up at nothing. Didn't they prep her for the funeral yet? Doc is really slacking on this one. You try to imagine what she may have looked like alive and breathing, slinging subtle insults at townfolk, but it's hard to picture any expression on that face so stiff, cold with death. Making sure she didn't walk off? We can poke her. I think she's dead. She's totally faking it. I bet she's behind everything. With everything going on lately, it's good to check. Wonder if her death is behind everything. I'll get the doc to make sure the drawer is locked from here on out, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, what if she turns into a zombie? Having seen what there was to see, slide the drawer back and close it. The noises, the voices are getting louder. Mystical. The mines had a stone carving the other night, as did Oscar's house yesterday. They've been giving me visions, and I can sense one on the other side of this wall. I need to see it. Reese glances back at the wall. You're really serious, aren't you? This is probably a bad idea, but if you really need to get in there, I'm pretty sure there's an emergency axe somewhere upstairs. I just need to get the doc out of our hair. Should take 2 seconds. Get the doc out of our hair? Yeah, if I say I'm sick and need something, she'll drop whatever she's doing to do it for me. Surefire way to get her out of the house. And most of the time it's true anyway. I'm sorry, Reese, I keep getting distracted with the creepy voices. I'm so sorry. How did you, learn this little trick? When you're a teenager whose doctor mom won't leave you alone for 2 seconds, you learn how to make it happen.
Sounds great. Lead the way.
Sweet, I'll be right back.
He strides past you, his long legs moving swiftly. He seems excited, his usual dour demeanor replaced by an uncharacteristic pep that's faced with the prospect of sneaking around and tearing down walls. You hear his soft voice filtering through the open doorway at the top of the stairs, a hoarse and sickly edge added for effect as he speaks to his mother.
Hey, Mom?
He coughs gently. Reese, I didn't know you were awake.
I still feel like shit, but I think I can finally try to keep some juice down. It looks like we're all out, though.
Really? I thought I just picked some up. I've got an errand to run on Main Street anyway. I'll go pick up some orange juice and some ginger ale, too.
That'd be awesome. Sorry to ask. I know you're probably busy.
It's no problem. It doesn't take long. Don't do anything too strenuous while I'm gone. Just lie in bed until I get back.
Thanks, Mom. I'll take it easy.
You hear her footsteps move down the hall, then the front door opening and closing.
It worked!
The theatric rasp has left his voice, excitement rising in its place.
Come on, we don't have long until she's back.
As you step out of the morgue, you relax. The extra space between you and the carving has weakened its hold on you, and with it, your desperation to claw your way back through the wall and unveil it.
It's one of those emergency fire axes, so it should be pretty obvious where it is, though I'm not sure where she would be keeping it. I'll show you around. Let's try the doc's office.
You make your way to the doorway of her now vacant office.
I don't see an axe in here.
He's right. Cursory glance reveals nothing but stacks of paper and cabinets of medical supplies. But something on the desk catches your eye, sort of records, with your family's name on them. Oh, we're gonna be nosy, let's do it. I love how his little eyes are poking over the file. Reese stops in the doorway, turning to watch you leaf through the documents.
Find something interesting?
They're your family's death certificates. The Pearlann. Cause of death, sleep apnea. Discovered by her daughter Tabitha Chrysanthemum Scarlet. No autopsy performed.
Tabitha's middle name is Chrysanthemum? Wonder who cursed her with that mouthful.
Oh, I think it's pretty. I do. That's actually a pretty name. Edwardine's death certificate. Edwardine Scarlet, born April 9th, 1913. Died February 12th, 2003. Age 89. Cause of death, heart failure. Signed by her granddaughter, Pearlann Scarlet. Pretty normal. Almost made it to 90. Died of a normal old person illness. Enoch's death certificate. Whoa, this goes way back. Enoch Scarlet, born September 9th, 1887. Died August 20th, 1957. Age 69. Nice. Cause of death. Fall from a fall from a cliff? That's not normal. This one has a coroner's report attached. Organs sustained impact injuries, lacerations on the neck and body consistent with fall from great height.
Whoa, an actual autopsy report? Looks ancient.
Other death certificate. You quickly flip through a few of the other Scarlets whose names aren't quite as familiar. Theodore Scarlet, born May 24th, 1890. Died 1918. Age 28. Cause of death, crushed in a mine collapse. Body not recovered.
signed by his brother, Enoch Scarlet. Joseph Scarlet, born April 1914, died June 7, 1944. Louis Scarlet, born August 1920, died June 6, 1944. Both killed at Normandy in the line of duty. These must have been Edward Dean's brothers. Oh yeah! Forgot about them. Certificate of fetal death, infant boy, Andrew Charles Scarlet, delivered April 3rd, 1945, stillbirth, mother Edward Dean Scarlet. Cause of death, complications during birth, no doctor present, home burial. Family's had a lot of bad luck. Alexander Scarlet, born December 12, 1947, died August 20th, 1957, age 9. Missing, presumed dead. Signed by mother Edward Dean Scarlet. Missing? Alexandra, the owner of the doll. So she went missing. Oh, that's who owns the doll. Wait a second, is my room haunted? Is that why the doll keeps moving? Creepy dolls. Maribel Scarlet, born September 3rd, 1946, died October 30th, 1963, age 17. A lot of like children deaths. Cause of death, complications during childbirth, signed by her mother Edwardine Scarlet. At 17? Oh, no, Edwardine was not. Wow, that's a lot of kids to outlive. Reese's eyes flick up to the doorway. A second later, you hear a sound of the front door handle being turned. His hand is on your shoulder before you even register what's happening, and you're pushed back and out of view of the front door. Shit, I'm not supposed to be in here. We gotta hide. He hurries to the closet door, motioning you inside. You slip past him and squish yourself into what little space is available in the nearly full closet. Reese is close on your heels. Let him. There's enough room. Hide somewhere else. Oh my goodness. Why is that there? I'm gonna let him in. Come on in. Hide, sweetie. You let him in. Just missed her. Together, you listen as the doctor makes her way to some room deeper into the clinic. In the silence of the tiny closet, every breath seems too loud, as if you could expect Dr. Kelly to hear it from wherever she was across the house. Better wait a second just in case. I'm sorry, Reese, you're adorable and I want to flirt with you so badly, but... Stella. Quietly wait for the danger to pass. The two of you stand in tense silence, both crammed into the suffocating closet, taking shallow breaths as if she could hear you breathing from the other side of the building. But the footsteps soon return. Dr. Kelly makes her way back towards your hiding place. Oh no! Creaking floorboards broadcasting her location all the way to the hallway just outside your hiding spot. The footsteps return. They get louder, approaching the open office door, and then they stop. Reese, can you use your little elf ears to make sure we're okay? Much to your relief, she opens another door, leaving the main clinic. We're in the clear. We've probably only got a minute or two until she comes back, so let's make it count. The medical supply room is probably our best bet. If any other room in the clinic is likely to have a fire axe, it's probably the room full of chemicals. This way. I appreciate Reese helping me out. He motions you down the hallway, slipping through a slightly ajar door of what you assume to be the supply room. Yes, there it is. Keys, keys! Here we go! He rushes over to the cabinet that contains a bright red axe, pulling the glass door open. Your axe? Now we can... Reese pauses, turning to listen intently. That was the door from the house. Come on, if we hurry, we can get you back downstairs. I'll run interference. Go downstairs, quick! You can hear her approaching now, floorboards creaking in the hallway on the other side of the office. You follow Reese's instructions, once again starting down the basement stairs, letting the pool of the stone carving guide you back to the morgue. Dr. Kelly's voice filters down from above.
I was right. We did already have juice. It was just in the back of the fridge, but there's no harm in having extra. What are you doing in the clinic? I thought I told you to go rest.
Oh, I'm just gonna chill in the morgue. I got my speakers, so if you hear some weird sounds, that's just my music.
I'll be sure to put in earplugs to drone out all that industrial clanging you listen to. You know I'm not the biggest fan of you spending time down there. It can't be good for your mental health to hang out in a refrigerator for corpses. Do you at least have a blanket this time?
Yeah, I'll be fine. It's just a change of scenery. My room feels too claustrophobic right now.
Okay, I'll let you know when it's time for dinner.
Hear the door close and the sound of Reese descending the stairs to join you in the fluorescent lit room below. Hey. You listen to music that sounds like a wall being broken down? Of course I do. I'm sad all the time. Glad my taste in music is finally coming in handy. It's exactly the cover we need. Stop asking questions. It's time to see what's on the other side of the wall. I kind of want to know what he listens to now. I know he watches horror movies, but I want to know what bands you're into, Reese. Wall, now, yes? Have at it. Woo. You approach the far end of the morgue, axe practically singing through the air as you strike the wall. First cut offers a surprising amount of resistance. There's some structure behind it, some wood frame holding it in place, trying to stand between you and what awaits you on the other side. You stagger back from the massive hole in the wall and admire your effort.
Oh dang, look how strong we are. We did that.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Holy shit. The splintered edge frames a dark passage, seemingly cut deep into the side of the cliff, cold seeping from a forgotten place into the already frigid morgue. Reese coughs as he takes a better look at what lies beyond the wound in the wall. There's a whole hallway back there. Thick stale air leaks from the hole, filling the morgue with an earthly mildew smell, like the room is slowly filling with dirt. And with the stink of the grave-like room beyond comes an even stronger compulsion. You step forward. You climb into the hole. Oh no! Oh my goodness, I told Tabitha I wasn't gonna get into any trouble. I told Wayne I wasn't gonna get into any more trouble, but yet here we are. This is wild. I had no idea any of this was here. An entire hospital wing? Rotting away for decades behind some flimsy drywall? We're just gonna give him a heads up. I'm probably gonna pass out when we find this thing. Don't be too worried about me. I'll be fine. Thanks for the heads up. At least he knows that he can, like, help us out and carry us to safety. You step forward into the unknown. You don't bother to retrieve the axe. The final wall concealing the carving is rotten, water damage having eaten away at the wood over the course of an unknowable years, planks nearly reduced to sawdust. Tear into it. Oh, what the heck is that? Enoch, I thought you weren't going to come. I was worried you'd leave me here forever. They said there's nothing they can do. I'll never use my legs again. Enoch, what am I gonna do? Calm down, Teddy. These doctors don't know what they're talking about. I've been doing my own research, and I've found us an alternative. We don't have to worry about anything from here on out, I promise. I went to talk to the witch.
A witch? But that's nonsense.
It's alright, it's all sorted. We're taking you home today and everything will be resolved by this time next week.
The same witch that possessed Kanika?
That's right, Doctor. At this point, I think it's safe to say his body was never recovered. Whoever it was who claimed to be a Theodore, it wasn't him. Wasn't even paralyzed, as it turns out. Just some grifter trying to take advantage of the tragedy.
Man, my family has so many skeletons in their closet.
Everything goes black.
Your vision swims back into focus, and it takes a solid second or two to reorient yourself. You're in an unfamiliar bed. Reese leans against the far wall, eyeing you with concern and curiosity.
Hey, I was worried you slip into a coma or something. You tore down a wall like a wild animal, found some weird carving and collapsed. I think you might have had some kind of seizure. I know you warned me this might happen, but are you okay?
Wait, nothing spooky happened? The mountain didn't collapse on us? No ghosts?
No, nothing. You just fell down, twitched a little, and when you seemed stable, I carried you back here. That was a few hours ago.
Oh, yes, let's be in denial. Great! Glad I'll have at least one mostly normal day this week. Thank goodness nothing terrible happened. I was worried. Like I said, Wayne was here. Tabitha told us not to get into any trouble. Thank goodness. I shouldn't even have come here by myself. I should have at least brought somebody. I guess Reese is here.
Too bad. With your track record, I was kinda hoping we'd run into some unimaginable horrors. At least I know there's an abandoned hospital wing in the morgue. I'm sure there's plenty in there to get creeped out by.
Does Dr. Kelly know I'm here?
No, I snuck you back into the house while she was busy in the medical storage room.
Hopefully she don't see the big wall in the morgue. She'll figure something's up.
Figured you wouldn't want to come too in the morgue.
I had a vision.
Like a hallucination? I have those sometimes too. Used to have them a lot as a teen. Always just weird little things, like my hands would look wrong, or my neck would seem too long, or the room would feel smaller.
What? My spidey senses are tingling, Reese. At least one of those death records is murky. I don't think Teddy died in the mine collapse. My family has secrets, tons of them.
That's a weird thing to cover up, but that's not too surprising. An old family like that usually has at least a few secrets, but hopefully that's all ancient history. It's not like it's easy to cover up deaths these days, right?
Oh crap, I keep forgetting. Oh, this is the love of my life, and I keep forgetting about Stella and that she's missing. I should probably get going. Stella's still missing, and the stone here finally stopped yelling at me. Why? Why did the stone stop yelling at us?
That might be a little tricky. Doc is on a warpath up there. I refuse to take my medicine, and she's not happy about it.
Reese, it's usually not good to stop your medicine cold turkey.
I went ahead and blocked my door so she can't get down here. Now we have to wait her out.
You did what now? Reese, sweetie, are you okay?
The heck is this?
Are you okay, sweetie?
answers in the little... Was that the thing? And the little tesseract. Gosh dang it, I gotta romance Reese next playthrough. Why didn't you take your medicine exactly?
Because it makes me feel like shit. I was fine yesterday until the doc made me take my pills, and I was fine all day today. What's the harm in going a day without, right? And now that I'm not taking it, it's like all these weird little memories have come rushing back. Bad memories. I don't think the doc's a good person. I don't think she wants me to be healthy. I don't think she wants me to see people. And now that I'm waking up to the truth, I don't think there's any going back for either of us.
Wait, so was she really poisoning you? You blocked the door?
It was just a precaution. I don't think I can underestimate her at this point. For the first time in a while, I don't feel like roadkill, and I'd rather keep it that way. I don't need her coming down here and forcing any medicine on me and doing God knows what to you to keep you quiet.
Heck yeah, sleepover. Oh, we could watch all the movies. I don't think it's gonna be that easy. I guess we can ask him what his plan is, just to hang out here all evening? Till the doc cools down, I guess? So, what's your plan with that exactly?
Maybe I panicked a little, but the way she was talking through the door, saying I should take my pills, I just took what few precautions I could. It's not ideal, but at least it buys us time to figure out what to do. We should treat her as a serious threat. This might sound strange, but I think she's gone to some desperate lengths in the past. There are these weird memories I have. I always assumed they were just dreams or hallucinations, but now I'm not so sure. I think she's used tranquilizers on me.
Nope.
Other times that I've gotten too unruly for her. I don't know how much of those memories I can trust, but I'm starting to think I should believe my instincts when it comes to the lengths she's willing to go to keep me under her control.
So do we got some, like, weird Ruby Rose thing going on here, or is it something else, Reese?
We'll wait until she's asleep. Then we can at least get out of the basement, and we can figure out what to do from there.
I don't know, I kind of want to leave. I like you, Reese. I really like you, but this is all kind of weird. Plus, I should probably be looking for Stella. I mean, we can probably try to make the best of the situation. How are we supposed to pass the time until it's safe to leave?
Distraction seems like a good idea. As you could probably tell, I'm getting a little jittery. It doesn't feel awful, to be honest.
This is no time to be flirting. We're trying to process what the heck is going on here. Knock it off, B. What if your mom doesn't fall asleep?
You shouldn't call her my mom. As far as I'm concerned, she's forfeit that title. I don't even think I should call her doctor. She's just some woman now. I can't wait for her to be in the rearview mirror of the rest of my life. If she doesn't fall asleep by 10, we can figure something else out. These windows are supposedly shatterproof, which she always said was for burglars. Now I assume it was yet another way to keep me boxed in.
Wayne? Wayne? I done messed up, Wayne. I need your help.
But we could try to break them anyway.
Do whatever it is you do to kill time, preferably something that'll help me ignore my mounting anxiety. Exactly! Oh my goodness, I done messed up. Let's just chill and watch a movie. We're just gonna chill out, watch a movie, his mom's gonna go to sleep, and everything's gonna be fine. I believe you owe me a showing of Shi no Chi Deathblood?
I believe I do.
See, this is nice. No creepy music. No weirdness going on. Reese gets the movie set up and joins you on the bed.
Let me know if it gets to be too much for you. I'm not a great judge of how other people will react to the sort of things I watch, but I definitely don't want you to feel uncomfortable.
Bring it on. I've seen all the Saw movies. I've seen Terrorizer. Bring it on. This is a slow burn of a movie, but the dread it's managing to build is palpable in the room, or maybe it's just how it feels down here all the time. What with the grisly paintings, lack of lighting, cinder block walls, and of course, the fact that its inhabitant has been practically homebound since his teens. I don't know, I kind of like his little basement. It's kind of cozy down here. Just me? Just me? Okay.
I've seen a couple of this director's other films, and they're all interesting, though this is probably the best introduction to his work. The way it jump cuts into seemingly unrelated TV show recordings that then wind up tying back into the narrative adds a level of realism and depth to the world that I find really engrossing. It's found footage used to its fullest. I can't believe I'll just be able to do things from here on out, like watch movies with another person. Or talk to people, ever.
You can hear the difference in energy now that Reese hasn't had his daily dose of medicine. He's uncharacteristically chatty, clearly not used to talking to another person, let alone when he has the energy to carry on a long conversation. Mystical, something is changing inside of him. Mystical, why you gotta be so cryptic like that? Is it this? Is it this, Mystical? Reese, you feel different, like your whole personality is changing. Is everything okay?
Everything is more than okay. I haven't felt this good in... I don't even think I've ever felt this good.
A man on the screen yells prophets of doom into the camera, trailing off into wordless screams. The plot is really heating up. They're coming to get you, Barbara.
I love that there are all these distinct sort of vignettes, little pockets of horror that affect a small number of people, and only once you start to see how they fit together can you realize some fundamental horror about the universe. And then it sees you back. Incredible cosmic horror in its truest sense.
I do love me some cosmic horror. Reese is becoming very animated. I don't like the look he's giving me either. Calm down, Reese. It's probably safe to assume that he's dealing with a lot of extra adrenaline right now, what with his entire reality turning out to be a lie. He's also talking over the movie. I don't care. I don't mind it. Info dump. Mystical. It's more than just something that's changing in Reese. It's everything. There's a knock on the window. Oh, thank God. Wayne, please, come on, let's go. I don't want to be here anymore. I think Reese is cute and he's a wonderful person, but he's acting kind of weird right now and I'm in danger. Especially seeing you here, Wayne. I'm definitely in danger.
B, don't get any closer to that thing. It's time to go home. That voice. I know that voice. Is that who's been following you around?
Without another word, Wayne starts pounding on the supposedly shatterproof window.
Enemies upstairs, enemies outside. We're surrounded. Even if I get out of this house, I won't be safe. You won't be safe.
What? What do you mean? Wayne isn't going to hurt you. He hasn't hurt anyone. I love this music, though. Is this that industrial stuff you listen to, Reese? I'm into it.
I'm not weak anymore. I can fight back. I don't have to cower in fear from the people who want to hurt me. I can protect both of us, B.
Reese? Are you okay, sweetie? The window shatters. Reese? Are you okay? Is everything okay? Things don't look okay. I am in trouble. Gosh dang it. As Reese tears at his clothes, paint bubbles out from the canvases, his ghoulish figures peeling themselves out of their two-dimensional worlds, invading yours, crawling up the walls. Oh no.
Grab my hand, I'll pull you out. Leave us alone.
Oh, that's definitely not good. That's not good. In a surge of violence, the change that has been brewing inside Reese finally comes. As it manifests, the broken basement window is sealed off and Wayne along with it. Oh no. Am I too trusting for the fact that he looks like this? But he wanted to protect me from Wayne, so I don't think he's gonna hurt me. I think we should run. Now looks like the perfect time to, yeah, run. You've seen enough to know you need to leave. You run up the stairs. The door is blocked by a chair. Oh, the door is blocked by more than a chair. And then it's blocked by something else, too.
I just said that.
Try and tear through them. You toss the chair out of the way and do your best to tear through the paintings covering the door. It reforms and regenerates too quickly for you to claw your way through. Defeated, you turn back to the basement. The remainder of Reese's paintings await their artist's command. Oh, that's kind of cool, though.
It's okay, stay right there. I can take care of this. Then she won't be able to hurt anyone anymore. I'll be right back.
Reese storms up the stairs, leaving you with his smears. That's what they're called, his smears? Oh no, call Tabitha for help. She's gonna be so mad at us. I promised her all I was doing was looking for Tabitha. I didn't lie! I didn't lie! It's not my fault that all this stuff always happens around me. We're gonna call Tabby for help. You dial your cousin's number. What mess have you gotten yourself into now? Reese transformed into a monster and is on some kind of rampage. Can you come pick me up? Tabby, I'm scared. Come pick me up. Reese is on some kind of rampage. Can you come pick me up? What? Don't move a muscle. I'm coming to get you. Your cousin hangs up the phone. Oh no, I might have put her in danger. Crap. We're gonna try and warn Dr. Kelly. Oh no, it just gets worse. Well, Wayne is here, and Tabby's gonna come help. I don't know what Tabby's gonna do, but hopefully this doesn't end badly. You make your way to the door that beckoned you yesterday, all intrigue now washed away. You know where it leads, and you know what secrets the stone that lurked in the forgotten basement of the clinic had to share with you. Now the clinic holds a new horror. Somewhere beyond the narrow hallway leading from the house proper to the doctor's office, there's a monster preparing to do something unthinkable. Open the door. You grasp the handle and turn. Duck! Don't shoot! She shoots. The gun isn't very loud. There's only a pop as the projectile leaves the barrel, whizzing past your ear. Dang, she's a crack shot! You turn to see a dart embedded in Reese's chest. He pulls the tranquilizer dart out from between his ribs, heaving heavy breaths as the drug courses through his system.
You're going to have to try harder than that, No! How did you? As if you could hope to stop me, you pathetic waste of flesh.
Before Wayne takes another step down the stairs, paint flows out between cracks in the wood. Reese is panic, pulling in mobs of furious smears to hold his enemies in place. The artist darts away, but the smears continue their work in his absence. Dr. Kelly makes her escape down the hallway, and Wayne is overcome, glued in place at the top of the stairs by stifling globs of paint. Stiffening globs of paint? Stiffening globs of paint. Run after Dr. Kelly. You run forward, braving the onslaught of smears, dodging them as best as you can as you try to see where Dr. Kelly went. Oh no. The door in front of you is smothered in paint.
Hey!
Dr. Kelly's voice crackles out from some unseen speaker.
You, B! I'm stuck in the safe room and I can't help you from here, but you can help both of us.
What the hell is your son, ma'am?
I wish I knew. He was fine until he hit puberty. Everyone said raising a teen was gonna be a bitch, but they don't know the half of it. I need you to get into the medical storage room. I'll give you further instructions when you're there.
Alright, let's go. You turn back around and head to the medical storage room. I'm here.
Right, now listen to me. I need you to use the black taped key to get into the cabinet and bring me the elephant tranquilizers. It's a bottle labeled carfentanil. Bear tranquilizers clearly aren't gonna cut it anymore.
Hey Reese, hi sweetie. Feeling alright? Feeling good? Great.
An intercom system, huh, Doc? Good. You should hear this. B, you don't have to do anything she says. I'm not gonna hurt anybody else. Just her. If I don't, you and I both know she's just gonna shoot me full of elephant tranquilizers? Did I hear that right? And shove me back down in that basement, or maybe someplace even worse, and keep killing me every day for the rest of my miserable existence. I feel amazing right now, better than I've ever felt in my life. I'm not dangerous. She's just scared because she knows she has to finally pay for what she's taken from me.
I'm not gonna let him kill Dr. Kelly. She's just trying to keep you, like, from hurting anybody or anybody else, it looks like. We just call for Wayne. No, we're gonna be a hero. We're gonna try and help. I'm not going to let you kill someone, Reese.
Why not? She wasn't afraid I might die. Does she know those tranquilizers aren't going to kill me? Does she care?
I mean, if she wanted to kill you, she probably would have done it a long time ago. But you're her son, so I know she loves you.
Trust me, Reese. I've always been careful with your medication. I want you to live. I love you.
Tell yourself whatever lies you have to, Mom. If you wanted a good relationship, you had your chance, and you decided to convince me I was dying instead of just letting me exist. Don't try to spin it like it's some kind of crime of passion now that the consequences are staring you in the face.
Enough. Reese cries out in pain.
Ah, what the hell did you do to my shoulder?
I'll handle it. Try to get somewhere safe until then. The two stagger off down the hallway.
Quick, grab the tranquilizers and head to the safe room.
Grab the tranquilizers. You do as she says. The tranquilizers are easy to find, marked with a small square of blank tape to match the key. She's certainly an organized woman. Thank goodness. Head to the safe room. You make your way out of the medical storage room and back to the hallway where Dr. Kelly disappeared. You know, I think his little smears are kind of cute. Wait, I don't think I ever have said that in my entire life. As you approach, Dr. Kelly heaves open the door, slowly breaking apart the mass of paint sealing it shut.
Hurry, I don't think I could keep it open for long.
You slip past her into the safe room. She shuts the door quickly, though one of the little smears manages to slip past her. She stomps on it. Painted viscera splatters across the cement floor.
Sounds like Reese and your friend are still fighting. We probably have a few minutes before he gets here.
Thank goodness Wayne has been following me everywhere. What is this room?
Old x-ray room, lead walls. After I realized this whole situation was a possibility, I had the door reinforced with special remote control locks. Glad it could finally come in handy.
Let's talk Reese?
Yeah, I bet you have some questions. Go ahead, I have nothing left to hide.
What else is there to hide? He transformed right in front of me. You can't hide that. When did you find out?
A little after he hit puberty. He had all the usual changes, then a few extra. Thickened nails, sharp teeth, elfish ears.
All the things that I noticed yesterday at dinner.
I figured he might have some kind of genetic disorder. Had him checked out at a few specialists, but there was nothing obviously wrong with him. Then we had an argument, and he changed right in front of me. It was nothing like what he is now. Just a couple of inches, some facial abnormalities, enough to be noticeable. I was scared. He could see that, and he stopped. I thought it was a one-off or maybe a hallucination. But the second time, it wasn't as subtle, and it didn't go away as easy. That's when I knew for sure that this was something beyond my realm of expertise.
How did he not know what he was?
I've been medicating him since he was 12. We've only had 3 incidents like this before, maybe 4? Depending on what counts. This is the worst one by far. He doesn't seem to understand at first that he looks different, and I just made sure to stay on top of his dosages, so he rarely ever does. But I've been preparing for this inevitability. He's an adult now. There's only so much I can do to control him.
What is he?
At first I thought he was some kind of werewolf, but if he is, he doesn't follow any kind of full moon rules or anything. Silver doesn't do shit to him, and you've seen what he looks like. It's just weird.
Oh, it's not nice to call your son weird. I mean, he does kind of look a little weird sometimes, but it's not nice to call him weird.
I almost wish I could examine him while he's fully transformed. I'd be fascinated to know what happens to him or how his body does it. But he seems pretty hell-bent on ripping my throat out, so I guess I'll just have to remain a mystery.
Was his dad similar? Strange little smile creeps onto Dr. Kelly's face.
I wish I knew. Reese just kind of happened. I wasn't seeing anyone, I just woke up pregnant one day. I know how impossible that sounds. I'm a doctor, for Christ's sakes.
Oh my gosh, is he a flippin' incubus? Is that why he's so cute?
I've kept having these weird dreams, almost like sleep paralysis episodes. Romantic sleep paralysis episodes. They were actually kind of sweet, but they were just dreams. But then, all of a sudden, my period stopped. I got morning sickness, and roughly 9 months later, Reese.
Relationship between you seems so difficult.
Yeah, you could say that. He was such a cute kid. When I found out I was pregnant, I was terrified. I didn't know if I'd be ready, but he made me love being a mom. It's not like it was gonna be sunshine and roses forever. No matter what, kids grow up and they change. Sometimes for the worst. This is part of being a mom too. Doing what you can to make sure the child you brought into this world isn't gonna go around eating people. Well, I would hope your child wouldn't go around eating people. That'd be kind of weird and awkward.
How do you know he's dangerous?
Well, he wants to murder me, so that's clue number 1. Not like he's usually a violent kid. He's mostly just sad. But every now and then we butt heads, and that's usually when this side of him comes out. Imagine if this happens anytime he gets frustrated with anyone. Imagine he gets road rage one day, turns into a 12-foot tall monster with a million teeth and rips somebody apart in the middle of a major metropolitan area. Yeah, he's dangerous.
He's been kind to me. Well, he has been kind to us. But what she's been going through is probably really flippin' difficult, but very necessary. I don't know what to think about this. I can fix him. No, we can't fix everybody, sweetie. He's been kind to me.
Yeah, and Ted Buddy was kind to people he picked up off the side of the road. Then he slaughtered him.
I mean, fair.
He's a really sweet kid most of the time, but I can't let that overshadow the violence he's capable of.
Gonna leave it at that. What's the game plan, both short-term and long-term?
Well, I pump him full of elephant tranquilizers, and I lock him in here. Then I somehow convince him to see things from my perspective. Then we all live happily ever after.
Has that worked before?
He's never known the exact nature of his condition before. Maybe it was a mistake to hide it from him. But I thought it meant he could feel like he had more freedom, not knowing that if he just stopped taking his pills, he could become big and pointy enough to kill me. I'm gonna have to revoke some of those freedoms now. He's not gonna like that, but I think he'll understand, even if it takes time. I don't think he wants to hurt people. He just can't help what he is.
I hope him and Wayne are okay, that they're not like tearing each other to bits out there.
While we're at it, any other secrets you're keeping? Have it all. You have no idea how relieved I am to finally say all this shit out loud.
We're just finding out everybody's secrets for our weekend trip back home. Sit in silence and wait for Reese. You and Dr. Kelly sit in silence and wait for her son to make his way to you. I'm just waiting for him to like pop out right there. Like the velociraptor in Jurassic Park. The sounds of distant breaking glass cuts through the silence of the clinic outside the safe room.
Shit, this might be game time.
Dr. Kelly opens the door. The two of you stare out into the hallway. Reese, sweetie, I talked to your mom, and we think it's best that you just kind of chill out for a little bit. We'll get you right as rain. Just let her shoot you in the booty with this tranquilizer, sweetie. Everything's gonna be fine. Trust me.
Is this what you're so afraid of?
Hand over the tranquilizers. This is our shot.
Don't give her the tranquilizer darts. Why? That just seems like it's gonna end badly for everybody. Give her the tranquilizer darts.
Daddy! What the hell did you just do?
Before Dr. Kelly can fire, a different shot rings out. Reese's body is thrown into the wall. Shotgun in hand, your cousin rounds the corner and trains her weapon on the writhing body.
Tabitha, what are you doing here? Stop it! Let me sedate him. We can deal with this non-lethally.
Are you insane? This thing was trying to kill you. Help the doctor. You leap forward, placing your body between Tabitha and the whimpering Reese, his face already trying to stitch itself back together as he writhes on the ground. Tabby, I'm so thankful you're here, but this is Reese. We can't kill him. B, what the hell do you think you're doing? Don't kill him. He's still a person. Person my ass. Did you see his face?
Both of you shut up and help me drag him into the safe room now.
You turn to see Dr. Kelly already pulling her son towards the open doorway. Tabitha swings the gun onto her back, huffily jumping up to help Dr. Kelly. It's not long before his regenerating body is sealed away behind the door.
Not exactly how I thought that would play out, but at least none of us are dead. If you've done any permanent damage to him, you're gonna be the one paying for the medical supplies, Miss Scarlet.
You aren't seriously going to keep that thing alive, are you? It's clearly dangerous. What makes you think you can keep it locked up?
It's my son, Miss Scarlet, and despite appearances, he's still human. I prefer you refer to him as such. And I've managed to keep him safely locked away and harmless for years. Sure, it'll be a little more difficult now that he knows about his condition, but that room is lined with lead and he's not going anywhere.
He's human? Are you sure about that? Are we talking about the same guy?
Trust me, I've done genetic tests. He is human somehow, and it's my job as his mother to protect him and to protect people from him. It's not a burden I take lightly. You don't have to worry about him getting out anytime soon.
I do have to say I appreciate you coming to help, Tabby. Reese is a good guy. He's just misunderstood. Don't give me that line. I don't see what I could misunderstand about a guy who was clearly about to swallow both of you whole. I don't care what his feelings were when he was getting ready to make a meal of my cousin. I care that he was capable of it.
I'm not going to debate this with you, Miss Scarlet. It's none of your business.
Well, I kind of made it her business. I'm sorry, Doc.
I can handle it from here. Now both of you get out. I have a lot of cleaning to do, and I don't feel like entertaining a couple of bickering cousins while I do.
You and your cousin leave the clinic, Dr. Kelly slamming the shotgun-blasted door behind you. The two of you make your way to the bottom of the hill where Tabitha's car is parked among the sleepy houses of Scarlet Hollow's residential street. She places her gun in the trunk and turns to face you. You're alone right now. Is Stella still missing? I tried calling her a couple times, but I keep getting her stupid voicemail. Yeah, I'm worried too, Tabby. The two of you are interrupted by the sound of panting and telltale jingling of dog tag. It's the militia. They've poured out of the woods to stand before you on the road. What in the...
You were looking for Gretchen, weren't you?
We found her in her person. They're by the side of the road a little ways through the woods.
They're both fine, but the human wouldn't leave when we tried to make her, and Gretchen insisted on sticking by her side. We'll have to take you to them.
Hopefully you can use your people words to get them to go someplace safe. The woods are crawling with those awful creatures. It's not safe anymore. Not even for a human. Why do these dogs look so serious? We should get in the car before they eat us. Look at this one. He's so cute. He is very serious, Tabby, but they're fine. They're our friends. They found Stella. Come on, we better follow them. How do you know that? I told you, Tabby, I can talk to animals. Just trust me. Oh, didn't you know? I can talk to animals and animals can talk to me. Why are you cracking jokes right now? I don't know about following a bunch of strange dogs into the woods, but if there's a chance you're right. Okay, we'll take a quick detour. You let the dogs lead you into the wilderness, following on their heels as they take you to Stella. Before long, the trees thin and you find yourself on a steep hill by a 2-lane road, lined on one side by a sheer rock. And there they are. Keep them safe. Be seeing you, speaker. They leave. There, sitting on a log, staring mournfully out at the asphalt is Stella. You watch her from the underbrush. Great, she's alive. Let's go. I'm gonna go talk to her. You wanna go talk to her? Let's go talk to her. Let's go talk to her. I know you two like each other. Please, for the love of God, don't drag me into the middle of that. Oh my gosh, but what if they have a thing? But Stella says I'm her thing. But they had a thing. I don't even know if Tabby still has feelings for Stella. Oh, but we can get them to be friends again. It doesn't matter that Stella and I have a thing. You two need to reconcile. We can both talk to her together. I said no. I'm going to make this easier on both of you and just go home. Sorry, Tabby. I tried. Before you can say another word, your cousin's already turned. Take a step forward, gravel crunching under your feet as you walk along the edge of the road. As you do, you turn to look back behind you. Tabitha is already gone. Does this mean I get the okay to go after Stella? You sit on the log beside Stella. Hey Stella, you doing okay? You alright? Been missing the whole day here, sweetie. I've been worried about you. Haven't picked up your phone or anything. Hey, how did you find me? Scraps and Daisy formed a militia. It's a long story, but they helped me find you. What would I do without you? You must have been really worried about me. I'm so sorry, Bee. I really missed you today. I missed you too. I'm sorry I was gone. I just had to come here. This is where the accident happened. My parents died on this bend in the road. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. They were taking me to college. I was lying in the back seat, and it had just rained, and the sun was finally coming out. Oh. Oh no. The only reason she survived is because she was laying down in the back seat. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. Sorry, I know it's probably a bummer to talk about. No, not at all. It's good to talk about. It was awful. Really messed me up for a while. No wonder why you don't like cars. I think I'm still messed up. There's whole years of my life after the accident that feel like they just never happened. Like every time I try to remember them, it's blank. Dissociation is a hell of a drug. I have all these videos sitting on my channel that I don't even remember filming. It's scary. At least it hasn't been like that for a while, thank God. I've never talked about this stuff before with anyone. I'm gonna take her hand. Oh, but I want to tell her I'm so sorry. I'm gonna take her hand. If she allows me to. You reach out to her, taking her hand. It's warm against the cool night air, and the skin of her knuckles is soft. She finally tears her gaze from the road, her sad eyes meeting yours, but the hint of a smile creeps up the corners of her mouth, her dimples beginning to crease. Hand stiffs, her callous palm fitting into yours, her grip tightening. It's strong and comforting. You can tell she feels held, and so do you. The two of you stare out at the road. I think the accident is probably why I got into ghost hunting. I think I just wanted to see them again. I wanted to know whether I even could. I never found anything, so I eventually gave up. Then last night happened, and I ran out here to see if maybe it would happen with them too. Even if it meant seeing the crash again, or seeing them all messed up and dead. I just wanted to see them. It's been a whole day. I don't think they're coming. Can I put my arm around you, Stella? You carefully place your other arm around her shoulders and pull her close to you. You feel her chestnut hair against your cheek. She smells a little sweaty and a little sweet, and a faded scent of her shampoo mingling with the natural perfume of her skin. It's nice. You take in a deep breath, stroking her arm with your thumb, letting her lean into you. She rests her head against your shoulder, closing her eyes sincerely. That hint of a smile spreads into a barely contained grin that finally chases away the worry in her features. We could always wait a little longer. Stella nestles into you, her well-muscled shoulders relaxing against your body. You share each other's warmth as you both stare out at the quiet mountain road. Gretchen pants lazily in Stella's lap. Nothing happens. Nothing continues to happen for a few long minutes. I think I'm ready to throw in the towel. It's not like I would want to see them again like that anyway. I guess I came out here hoping I might get a chance to say goodbye or something like that. Since I didn't get a chance when they were alive. Just because they weren't there, it doesn't mean they don't love you, wherever they are. That's a nice thought. I thought a lot about what might come after, whether they're somewhere else or if they just stopped existing. I guess we've seen at least some evidence of the afterlife. I hope that means that there's a good version too, where they're still on a long car ride listening to Dad's tapes with a place in the back seat for me when I eventually catch up to them. Oh. And then it won't matter that I never got to say goodbye. You could always say goodbye now. Stella sits in silence for a long moment, but her breath slow and even. Goodbye. I love you. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine. She's silent again, as if waiting for a response. But it never comes. But she smiles, a lively glimmer returning to her sad eyes. That kind of felt better. I don't think I realized how much I kind of trapped myself in my own head. Thank you for breaking me out of it. Straightens up, stretching her neck, Gretchen hops down from her lap, tags jingling in the quiet night air.
I know that Stretch. That's the time to go home, Stretch. Thank the Lord. I'll be sleeping in my own bed tonight. Thank you, Bee, for talking sense into her.
We should probably head back, right? I haven't slept in a day. I don't know, Stella would probably want to hear about what happened today. I kind of want to tell her. Oh, but what if the doctor don't want me to tell the secret? But her and Reese are friends. And she's worried about him, so yeah. Wait, before we go, I should tell you about what happened today. Oh? Relay the events of the evening as best you can. Saying it out loud somehow makes it feel less real, like you're sharing the plot of a horror movie, not something that actually happened to you. Oh my gosh, what happened to Wayne? I hope he's okay. Oh my god. Glad Tabitha was able to step in. That poor guy. And poor Dr. Kelly. This just sucks for everyone. Hopefully he and his mom can work things out. We should probably try and visit him tomorrow. You know, I think processing just one traumatic event is enough for the day. This new one's going right into the vault. At least until we get to the end of the week. Let's get out of here. I don't suppose I could ask you to walk me home? I'd love nothing more. You offer her your arm. She smiles, slipping hers into the crooks of your elbow. She pulls you closer until the skin of your forearm brushes against her side.
It's about time. Let's not waste another second sitting out in the middle of nowhere.
And this is me.
Yeah?
Do you want to come in? Dialogue options marked romance will start a romantic arc with the character you're talking to, and will lock you out of romantic arcs with other characters. We don't need any other romantic arcs. Okay, I flirted with Reese. I'm sorry, I had a moment of weakness. Yeah, let's do it. I was hoping you'd ask. I'd love to.
Yes!
Start the Stella romance. Let's go! See, when I was in her house... Oh, she don't know that we were in her house earlier today. But when I was in her house earlier today, I saw the shoes. I was like, why are the shoes all full of cobwebs? And these aren't. And then it dawned on me. Those are her parents' shoes. Yeah. Stella ushers you inside. Barely contained grin, threatening to split into an excited smile. Let me just go take a quick shower. I've been sitting outside for a day. I need some soap. I'll just take a minute. Then we can get cozy. Oh man, I'd kill for a shower. Can I take a shower too? I'm kind of grungy. I got paint all over me. I got elephant tranquilizers on me. A little bit of Wayne's visceras on me. Oh man, I would kill for a shower. Stella laughs. Yeah, I'm sure you've built up quite a lot of grime today. It's all yours when I'm done. Both gonna freshen up. She hurries off, leaving you and Gretchen in the living room. Hey Gretchen, sweetie. Thank you for protecting Stella for me today. Finally, I've been reunited with my bed. And that looks like a big, comfy bed, too. Gretchen. Gretchen hops into the massive pillow that serves as her dog bed, curling up and sighing a heavy dog sigh of relief. I can catch up on my beauty sleep. Gretchen, you don't need any beauty sleep. You beautiful girl. Before she has the chance to fall asleep, a heavy knock startles her. And you. Gretchen growls. There's someone at the door. Uh-oh. Alright. Let's go see who it is. It's that horrible man who smells like rotting meat. Stella! Stella! Oh, it's Wayne. Let's go check on him. Summon the bravery to cross the room and open the door. Oh, it's Wayne!
B, not going home for the night?
He cocks his head, stained veil over his face fluttering in the slight breeze outside. Thanks, Wayne. I want to thank you for protecting me tonight. I appreciate it, buddy. Except, I don't like the whole thing of when you show up, all these creepy voices follow you. Can you stop that? No me gusta. The outside of his clothes are streaked with what you at first think might be gore, but you quickly realize it's actually paint. And there are wide claw marks down his shirt. I'm so sorry, Wayne. I tried to stay out of trouble today, but trouble just seems to follow me no matter where I go. But he's still in one piece after his altercation with Reese. Wayne, I was so worried about you.
No need to worry. The boy managed to catch me off guard with those little constructs of his, but he wouldn't stand a chance against me without little tricks like that. I won't keep you long. I know you have a warm bed and a warm body to keep you occupied tonight. But I wanted to give you a suggestion for tomorrow. You should take advantage of Tabitha's absence at the estate. Forbidden places won't be forbidden without her around to stop you. Do a little exploring.
Wayne, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, the Forbidden Wing, right? Right, Wayne? We're the worst, cousin. Tabitha told us not to go there, though. But Wayne's telling us to go there. So conflicted.
Might be surprised at what you can find.
He slowly steps back, shining eyes fixed on you as he disappears into the dark night beyond Stella's door. Bye, Wayne! Get home safe wherever home is. Probably my closet. Gretchen's growls escalate. Barks. Bark, 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 bark! Bark, bark, bark! Intruder! Monster! Fiend! Oh, Stella, come quickly. There's some disgusting smelling man trying to threaten us. Calm down, Gretchen. Were you just talking to somebody, B? I'm terrible at lying, so we'll just be 100% truthful. Wayne stopped by. He's still following you? Are you sure we're safe? I think he's on our side. You think so? I guess that's good. I still don't love the thought of him stopping by unannounced at odd hours of the night, though. I agree, but I was worried about him because he just fought Reese, and if you would have seen Reese, you would have been worried about him too. Well, you'll let us know if he tries anything, right, Gretchen? I'll tear the throat out of anyone who dares break in to hurt my precious Stella. If they bend down to within biting height, that is. But I can always tear at their ankles until they have no choice. Gretchen, you don't have any teeth, sweetie. I think in episode 2, it said you don't have any teeth. But I guess you could bark at them and gum them to death. I believe in you, Gretchen. Gretchen snarls, yapping fiercely. That's right, Gretchen. You're the most vicious little geriatric pug there is. You know, the thought of your creepy stalker, whether he's on our side or not, makes me feel a lot better about having you around tonight. It'll be nice to have somebody next to me if I get scared in the middle of the night. Speaking of, I'm exhausted. Let's turn in. Oh, right. But you said you wanted a shower. Sorry, head's a little fuzzy from staying up for the past day. There's fresh towels in the bathroom, and I've got some extra bathrobes. I can put your clothes through the wash so they'll be extra clean and fresh in the morning. I appreciate that, Stella. Thank you. Finally, a shower that's actually getting me clean. Not like the one at the estate where I think I'm getting dirtier. Somehow it feels like the longest and shortest shower you've ever taken. Too tired to think, too tired to process the flow of time. Stella sits outside the bathroom door and makes quiet and comfortable small talk with you. And then you're done. You dry off and step into the extra... Oh. Hello there. So, are you coming in? Heck yeah, I'm coming in! Follow her. Walk by Stella and into her bedroom. She gently closes the door behind you. Sorry, I didn't clean up beforehand. You can think of it as getting the authentic Stella experience. She still don't know that we broke into her house. But I still appreciate that. Plus, I think your room is fine. I mean, it's lived in, okay? It's not messy at all. Oh. Come on, little snowman, wiggle your eyebrows, please, for the love of goodness. She slips past you and lies on the bed, dressed in an oversized t-shirt, quick to follow. Hold on. Give me a second, Stella. I'm gonna survey the room and make sure Wayne's not, like, creeping around here somewhere. Wayne's always watching, you know. She's warm and still slightly damp from the shower, her skin fresh and flowery. She turns to look at you, smiling, dimples creasing at the edge of her mouth. You could kiss me if you wanted to. Heck yeah, let's go! You kiss her. You shift closer to her and close your eyes. The magnetic pull of anticipation rolls down your spine and across your skin, and for a moment that seems to last forever, you take in every detail around you. The forest scent of her eucalyptus shampoo, and beneath it the slightest hint of campfire. Sounds lovely. The comforting heat of soft but calloused hands against your cheek. The thunder of your heart beating more quickly in unison. The tension rises and rises, tone seemingly without peak. Then it breaks. Her lips touch yours. They're fresh and minty and soft, cool against yours, guided by the gentleness of someone looking to hold on to the memory of tonight for a long, long time. And then she pulls you closer, tighter. The two of you lose yourselves in each other. Eventually, the two of you break away and open your eyes, gazing at each other from opposite ends of the pillow. Stella, I have to say your bed looks a lot bigger from the doorway. It at least looks like a full-size bed. Where are we? We're just like right here cuddled up against Stella. You drift off together, limbs intertwined, exhausted and safe and calm. Tomorrow may bring some new horror, or it might not, but whatever happens, you'll face it together. I am eager for tomorrow. This is the end of episode 4. That was awesome! I loved it. Episode 4 was amazing. I can't wait for episode 5. That was flippin' awesome. I enjoyed every second of that. music, the story, the art, everything was 10 out of 10. Beautiful. The voice acting, some of those screams and yells and the ditchlings. Perfect. Thank you guys for joining me for Scarlet Hollow. And hopefully I'll see you for episode 5. Bye!
The footsteps return. They get louder, approaching from the open op. God dang it! Before and wait.
Ahead.
God dang it!